Hello everyone, as you can see I've resurrected Team Talk, and with it I want to give you a little bit of an update on some things coming up. There's quite a few, so I'm going to keep it short, sharp and punchy. And so number one, this coming Sunday is our last installment of our Song of Songs series, and we want to use it as an opportunity to come and put into practice much of what we've learned during this time. And we want to come and do that with an extended time of worship. And an extended time of worship where we can come and enjoy God and enjoy the pleasure of His company. And so towards that end, can I, number one, encourage you to come expectant. Number two, for some of you to come ready to contribute with, I don't know, an encouragement, a scripture, a word, a tongue, a word of knowledge, I don't know. But I'd love to see some of that and would love to make space towards that end. Number two, we've got school holidays coming up. It's a bit of downtime in the life of the church, and with that, want to ask you to maximize as much as you can your rest and make sure you got a bit of gas in the tank for the fourth quarter, which of course is a crazy quarter, which brings me to number three. So during our fourth quarter, in light of some of the craziness of the fourth quarter, we want to do our Tuesday night slightly differently. And so the first thing we're going to do differently is we're going to start on Tuesday, the 10th of October, which is I think it's the day schools go back. So we want to start it early so that we can end it early. And so we're going to end on the 14th of November, which is hopefully before the big pressure of all the end of year stuff. The second thing we're going to do differently is we're going to position it not as a prayer meeting, but more as a worship meeting, where in the past we've come and we've majored in on prayer with a minor element of worship. We want to come and major in on worship with a minor element of prayer. And we're going to model it after some of our nights of worship that we've done in the past. So there's going to be no fasting, no breaking of the fast, and there's going to be less of an element of prayer, but a greater element of coming and worshiping and enjoying God, something of an extension of what we're going to do this coming Sunday. And we're going to trust that it's going to be a really life-giving space for us in a really draining season during the course of the year. And then the fourth thing I want to mention is we start a brand new series on the 8th of October, which is our Sunday Fellowship Group Sunday in homes. We're going to start it off with the DBS, and so it's those Discovery Bible Studies. We're going to look at a passage of Scripture, and then the week after that, we're going to unpack that Scripture in our Together Sunday moments. And this series is going to be called Imago Dei. It's a Latin for image of God, and it's a call for us not just to be images of God as in a reflective image, we're spiritual like God is, we look like God, but we actually behave like God. And so there's going to be a very practical, challenging outworking during the course of the series that we're going to call all of us to. And then finally, off the back of Mission Month, we saw some really cool things come out of that. And so for my trip into Indonesia, we've seen incredible things happen. And so the first is that there was a missions organization that said they want to partner with us going in there. The second was another organization that said they want to send 2 teachers to start an English school there. The third was on-the-ground relationships, one of which was a really influential leader who's been engaging with us on numerous topics to come and to help him and to get involved and to give him advice. And so we've got a door in there. And then the fourth thing is that we've just heard a week ago that there's been a massive explosion of the gospel on one of the main islands. I think it's Java, in a university there. I think it's in a university. And there are believers who are going from there back to these island groups that we've been to. And so there are believers on the ground in the places that we went to that are arriving there that a few months ago we didn't think there was anyone there. And so God is doing amazing things. And so off the back of that, we want to come and add to the momentum. And we've made the call to go back. And so in the middle of October, I'm heading out for 2 weeks. And I'm going to go partner up with Francois and Aaron, and we're going to go back there and just double down on the work that we've already been done there. So I just wanted to update you on that. And so all of that done and dusted. So looking forward to the Sunday. Can I encourage you? It's going to be an extended time of worship, to come ready to participate, to be expectant, and maybe even to contribute. God bless you all.